Good morning, y'all. Although it's closer to noon, we're going to make, I'm going to do a hodgepodge of stuff. I've looked at a bunch of recipes, so I'm just going to kind of combine one and make one of my own. And we're going to do a Mexican style frittata. I'm going to use Spanish rice because that's what's in the house. So I'm going to get this done because you want a cup of that or brown rice cooked. And of course for that, you're just going to follow the package instructions, which is about 2 cups of boiling water. You can use a tablespoon of vegetable oil. That's optional. And the contents of your package. And I won't need all of that. We'll just use a cup of it for the frittata. Okay, while our rice is cooking, I'm going to dice up a summer squash, an onion, probably half of that onion, and some bell pepper. Okay, in the meantime, while that rice is simmering, I'm going to put my vegetables here, which was the squash, the onion, and the bell pepper. There's a lot of that. We may not use quite all of what I'm cooking, but maybe we will. Just want to saute those till they're tender. The rice is just about done over here. I think y'all can see that from there. Then we're going to mix up the egg mixture. We're going to do 5 large eggs. I think I'm going to do 6. 2, drop the shell. 3, 4, little bitty tiny bits. I have to pause. Grab that. 5, 6. Now you're supposed to have a 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt. I don't. I was going to use sour cream. Don't have it. So I'm just going to use a little bit of cream cheese I'm softening. Now here's my about a 1/4 cup of my cream cheese I'm going to use. And you just want these lightly beaten. So I'm going to use this spatula. Sure, all look good and busted. Beat that up. In fact, I'm going to actually go ahead and get a whisk. I can break that sour cream up a little better. I'm going to beat it up because that's a lot heavier than your yogurt would be. So there we go with that. All right, now we're going to add about a cup of rice. I'm just eyeballing this. I'll be pretty close to cooked. We're going to add a can of rinsed and drained black beans. We're going to do some paprika. A teaspoon. And then cumin, and I won't need as much cumin in this just because that rice has already got it. So you're going to just turn this way down. And get that mixed up really good. Get this off the edges of it so I can throw my egg in here now. That even across the bottom. Now I'm gonna do my cheese just right here for now. And I'm using cheddar because that's what I got. If I had a Mexican blend, I would use it. You don't have to do cheese at all if you don't want to. Now we want to take our egg mixture. I just feel like we need more eggs in this for some strange reason. Right, I might add another one. Okay. And we're just going to pour it in. I went ahead and did 8 eggs because I just think for it to be good and covered, your standard frittata, when you got this much stuff in it, needs about 8 eggs. And we're just going to let that sit there for a couple of minutes and kind of set. We want to kind of get some of that in there. Let it set up. Like so, and then we'll do some more cheese. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Then I'll let it sit. Okay, like so. Turn it up just a little bit more. With cheese on it. And once that starts to set around the side a little bit, we will throw it in a 375-degree oven. Probably 15-20 minutes. You just kind of have to, a lot of that depends on how long you leave it up here. So it's sitting over there a little bit more. So I'm going to turn my skillet. It's not too hot to touch it. One side of the eye is cooking faster than the other. There we go. Now I'm going to leave it. Let it set. Now we'll transfer it over here and let it bake till it's done. Okay, let's get it out. It ought to be done by now. It takes 10 to 15 minutes or so to get it done. There we go. Now, if you've got salsa, green onion, sour cream, all that'd be really good. Tomato. I'm low on groceries today. Don't have none of that. So I'm going to use either salsa verde or queso to put on the top, or cheese. I'm going to try to cut us a piece out of here without making a big old mess. Let's see. I should have probably went and got my wide spatula so I could get it out in one piece. I think it's in the dishwasher. Or it's cut a smaller piece, maybe. I don't know if I can get that out pretty with that big spoon, but we're going to do it anyway. So y'all just use a pie server or a spatula. I pulled part of it. I see the left part of it behind. Just sort of put that right there. I'm going to do the queso cheese. I just love it. Across the top. Jazz that up a little bit. I do have a tomato, so I'm going to put a little tomato up here. I grabbed some green onion that I had growing in some pots off the front porch. The only thing I don't have is sour cream. We'll get some of that today. When I say I'm out of groceries, boy, I'm out of groceries. It's time to do some grocery shopping. And here is our Mexican style frittata. Hold on, I'll take a bite of it. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is the bomb. I took a bite out of the skillet, but I'll take another one. It might be literally most amazing. Better than any frittata I ever had, like breakfast frittata. I guess because it's so unusual and unexpected. It's like eating Mexican for breakfast, and it's amazing. It really is. Y'all got to try this one. Give me a few minutes to write this recipe up. But it's simple. There's so many things you could add or take away to it. I think this is something everybody will love. And usually, Joseph's not an egg eater. He's not a big breakfast eater. We just lunch right now. But he's going to tear this up. It's delicious. I have a beautiful Saturday. See you Monday.